friends! Today we're going to be doing a fun science experiment called float or sink. So for each object, I'm going to ask you whether you think it will float or sink, and then we're going to test it. So our first object is a foam block. Do you think it will float or sink? Alright, let's see if you're right. It floats! Our next object is a rubber duck. Do you think this will float or sink? Let's see. It floats! Next, we have Peppa Pig. Do you think Peppa Pig will float or sink? Okay, let's see. She floats. Our next object is a connector piece. Do you think this will float or sink? Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's sinking because it's filling with water. Next, we have a monster truck. Do you think this will float or sink? I don't know, let's see. Oh, that sunk real fast. Next, we have a piece of cheese. Do you think this will float or sink? Okay, let's see. The cheese floats. Next, we have a metal spoon. Do you think this spoon will sink or float? Let's see. Oh, it sunk right away. Next, we have a boat. Do you think this boat will float or sink? Let's see. It floats. Alright, next we have a plastic cup that you use to drink out of. Do you think this will float or sink? Let's see. Oh, see, it's floating now, but as it starts to fill with water, it falls under the surface. So, I don't know. It's halfway in between. Next, we have a man with a computer. Do you think he will float or sink? Okay, let's see. Oh, he sank. Our last object is a toy car. Remember how the monster truck sunk right away? What do you think will happen to the car? Do you think it will float or sink? Let's see. It sunk just like the monster truck. Let's take a look at our board. You can see about half the items floated and half of them sunk. And the cup was in the middle. So the items that floated were the foam block, the rubber duck, Peppa Pig, the wooden cheese, and the boat. The items that sunk were the plastic connector, the monster truck, the metal spoon, the person, and the car. And the cup kind of was in the middle once it filled with water. Alright friends, that's all for today. Bye!